Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Deb here. Welcome back for another Thrifty Thursday, Thrifty Connects video. I know I said I wasn't going to have one, but ta-da! Guess what? I can't stop shopping. I really can't. I think it's almost coming a you know, maybe a little obsession or something. I don't know, because you know it like calls you, right, to go into thrift stores. I don't know if you guys are like that. It's like it's calling my name. I need to go in. So I did do a little visit to Value Village, is where I went, and was that where I went? Yes, I just went to Value Village. So I did. Oh, and I went to Dollarama. I only picked up a couple of things at the Dollarama, but yeah. So I did pick up a couple of things at Value Village this week. So what have you guys found? Have you guys found some goodies? I've been on the hunt for shinies. Is what I've been shiny things. Kim has got me all hooked up to shiny things, so you know, like blingy stuff. So that's kind of what I'm on the search for right now. I'm gonna light my candles before I forget. Kind of on the search for that right now. So I did find a few shinies, so I'm pretty excited about this. So just give me one sec, guys. I'm just gonna get this. Sorry if that was my head going in there and blocking that. But anyway, so let's see. So yeah, I did find some shinies. But I'm going to show you what I found at the Dollarama. It's just some ribbons, which, you know, I don't need ribbons, but they're shiny ribbons, so that's why I picked them up, kind of deal. So I'm just going to get rid of this box. So I found these. I got, what, five of them, 5 colors. And I think they're thin, I'm hoping, because I want to make flowers out of these. Where did I do it with my scissors? Scissors. Where did you go? Okay. Let's see what we have. Oh, come on. I don't want to cut the ribbon. Come on. Oh, right there. Never mind, don't even need scissors. Right there. Look, Deb, before you do. Oh, yeah, it is thin. Okay, awesome. So this is going to be you know, gathered up for flowers like this. And these would be nice little centers. No, it's a small ribbon, so they're going to be small flowers, obviously. But I think it's going to be pretty in the middle of a flower. I'm on a flower kick right now, so I'm going to be doing some flower videos coming up very shortly, because I'm working on a bunch of different flowers right now. So yeah, I'm going to turn on the camera soon and get myself get a video or two out of it. So this one's a gold one, and these were what? How much are these? $1.50. So this one's a gold one. This one's obviously pink. This one's blue, silver, and then this one's like a black, like a dark gray, like a gunmetal kind of color. So yeah, these are gonna be turned into really nice. And I could actually make ruffles out of these, honestly, if I sewed it down the middle, because it is very thin. It's not thick at all. But I'm thinking more for gathered flowers, and just, you know, doing that and then sewing it, pulling it, or whatever, or even gluing it with hot glue. Sometimes gluing with hot glue is a lot faster, which then your flowers are more sturdy, so they're not so flimsy, and you don't really need to put backs on them and things like that. So anyway, so I got a bunch of ribbons. So, you know, 3, 6, 750 for how many yards are in these? 2 meters on each. So got those. So that was gonna go in my, I gotta card that. I even did a bunch of I cut a bunch of cards to card them. So I'm getting ready, trying to, you know, be proactive and clean up my mess, because, you know, it gets messy. It gets really messy. Okay, so that was it from Dollarama. Like I said, I wasn't much. And then I went to the Mission, right? Sorry, we did go to another one. We went to the Mission. So this my friend actually found for me songs from Alice in Wonderland and Looking Through the Glass. Looking through the looking glass. Sorry, my goodness. Look at the pages. As soon as she showed me, I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I almost had a big O, right? Like, literally. It is the songs that was in the story. Like, the music pages. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. Oh my goodness. Love the artwork. Look, I speak severely to my boy. just amazing that she found this. I was just, and I'm doing an Alice in Wonderland journal. Of course I'm doing an Alice in Wonderland journal in the near future. I've been collecting forever. I probably have way too much stuff to honestly do Alice, but definitely is on my radar as soon as I can get some of these. I just need to get cracking more in this. Like I have a cat journal that I'm working on right now, and it's a slow go. It's supposed to be ready by now, and it's far from ready, so I'm glad she has patience with me. But anyway, it will be done. I just don't have a lot of time to do it. So anyway, this was a really, really good find, and I think I only paid, I don't even, 99 cents for this book. And look at the, my gracious. Yeah, I'm in love. Love, love, love. I wish I could get that off, that page off, but I know I'm not going to be able to. I could always, you know, I can use this really as the journal, but I can always cut this down and use this as like make my own spine and things in the cover and in the back. Just cut it down and make it smaller. You know what I mean? Smaller book. And then I could have two of them, front and back. But then, yeah. Anyway, lots of possibilities. So this was a great find. I was very excited to find this. Well, not me, but I was excited to get it for my friend to find it for me. And I got this. It was $4.99 for 2 rolls. Now I got this for my daughter-in-law. She crochets. She's made me some slippers. And hers, she did like all pinks and stuff. So I figured I would, these are brand new. Oh my goodness. And $4.99 for 2, that's pretty good because I think they're like $7 or something. I don't know how much yarn is, but I know it's more expensive. And color wheel, free scarf pattern. But anyway, it's like an ombre, like the ombre. So loved the colors of this, and I figured she can make. Oh, they're not even the same. Well, look at that. But they go together. Huh. Okay, I thought they were the same. That's me not paying attention. Right? Because this is darker. This is light. This is not going to work. But it is and it isn't. I guess it's the same colorway. It's just spun differently? Or did that make sense? Spun? Yeah, I think so. Right? I don't know. It's late at night. So anyway, so I got this for her. So she can do some knitting, or not knitting, but crocheting. Maybe she can make some more slippers or something like that. So I thought it was a good deal for her stash, and they're pretty. So I got those. And then I found this at the Mission, the Mission, because I was looking for shiny. Is my cord in that? Can you see my cord? No. Okay. This is a scarf, and the scarves are only $2.99 at the Mission, which is great. I didn't see any more expensive ones than that. I don't think. No, I don't think so. I don't think there were different price points. And at Value Village, I think scarves are, what are they, $4.99 or something like that, or ridiculous. But it's a beautiful material, and it has like, you know, the little tassel kind of ends at the end. But this is going to make beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ruffles, and even more beautiful flowers. This in a layered flower is going to be beautiful. So, and we're on a purple kick, right? So Kim, you know, you're going to get some of this because it's shiny, and I'm sure you can use some of this in your purple. And Jen, of course, you're going to get some too. So yeah, I'm going to wash it, and yeah, I'll cut it up and give you your pieces out of it. But look how pretty it is. I love the purple. And it, you know, it's like, this is a lot of real like fabric. This is how big is my mat? 14. So 14, 28, let's see here, 28, 42, and 56, and we'll say another 12, so 68 inches. That's almost 6 feet, right? 6 feet is 72. Am I doing math right? Am I mathing? Is my mathing? Anyway, it's a lot of fabric, right? So I don't need all that, but it's gonna make beautiful ruffles and things. So as you can see, hopefully that shiny is coming off, and anyway, I have to wash it. So we got that, and then okay, so Value Village. Oh my goodness, this is heavy. Ugh. Heavy. So Value Village. So let's see, what did I find? I found some more ribbons, of course, because you know I need ribbons like I need a hole in my head. Like seriously, I don't know what I'm thinking. I think I'm addicted to certain craft supplies. I think that's what's happening. Honestly, I need I need help sometimes. Just saying. Now what did I just do with the scissors? Oh, I buried them. Okay. I'm going to show you these all in one. Try to make this video go a little bit quicker tonight. So $3.99, $4.99, $4.99, and $2.99. So of course, this is all for flowers. You know, how many flowers do you think we're going to be making out of all this stuff? I have like, I think my scissors are gone wonky. They're not, they won't even cut plastic. So those are going, you know what, those are going right in the garbage. I'm not even dealing with those. So let's get a new pair out somewhere. Scissors, 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 scissors. Are you gonna work? Let's see if you will work. So yeah, I don't know how many, you know, much material you need for flowers. But, you know, I guess it's a lot. So Jen and I are gonna have a flower, you know, we're gonna be doing flowers till the cows come home. But I've been working on some home here, so I haven't seen Jen in a couple weeks. This is beautiful. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It's like brocade. Is that what they call that? Like I'm in, oh, this is going to be so pretty in a flower. This is going to be very regal. Very, very pretty. And then this one is like just a thin green wired mesh. So you take the wires out and then you have this beautiful edging when you make your flower. So that's actually on the edges of your flower. So it makes it even more pretty, more elegant. So we're going to put those aside. And then, of course, I'm going to be doing a dog journal, or like journal with my dog, because we got a puppy and we had a dog pass away last year. So, you know, I do want to do it like, you know, a dog journal or a pet journal. And I've been collecting a lot of dog stuff and cat stuff, of course, because I'm doing a cat journal. So I got it for this ribbon. It's regular $8.99, and it's kind of, it's like what do I call this? Like almost like a cotton weave or whatever, like a, not burlap, but come on, ladies, you guys will be able to tell me what this is. See, it's this stuff. But it's a brand new roll anyway. It was $9, and it just has like dog, you know, bones and puppy prints kind of thing. And I love the green in it, so that's nice. So I got that for mustache for the puppy journal. And then this is just pink ribbon. This will be, I'm not even going to open that. That's just pink satin ribbon. That's going to go into just embellishments and stuff. But I got this one, and I pretty much got this one for Jen, to be honest. Well, I got one roll for me and one roll for her because she's doing a bee journal. So Jen, if you're watching, my dear, one of these are for you. This is beehives on the background. I don't know if any bee. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Let me open one. I'll open mine. It was only $2.99. So, and Jen's doing a bee journal now, or she's gonna be starting it, I guess. So, oh wait, no. Well. I'm telling you, it's kid proof. That's why I can't get into it. Worse than a child. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Let's unroll it, unravel, see the beautiful bees. Isn't that gorgeous? And I want to do a bee journal too eventually, so that's why she's only getting one. But there's bees, and then there's the honeycomb behind, and some flowers. So I saw that and thought of her. And there's quite a bit. 4 yards on a spool. So Kim, if you, I don't know if you're doing, I don't think you do like theme journals, but at all. But if you want some bee stuff, let me know, and I'll cut you off a piece as well. But I don't think this is something you'd work in, so I won't put that aside unless you tell me you want some. But Jen, that's definitely for you, because I thought of you when I got it. So those are my new ribbons. I'm gonna push those aside to get those out of the way over there. And then, okay, so I found some beads. Now, I don't normally buy beads, but these were shiny, right? They're the gold, what are they called? They're not seed, are they called seed beads when they're like long? I think they're the same. Anyway, and then there was these flower-shaped buttons. My goodness, $2.99. So I want to see what this jar is right here hopefully without making a mess. Hopefully, but we'll see. Oh, and there's even these little clips. Just a couple of clips. So that's a good. Clips are good. You can always use clips. Oh, there's quite a few clips in here actually. Wow, there is quite a few clips in here. So, you know, and they're kind of good. So they're good to hold stuff. That's good. But I want to see what this stuff was. This jar. Because I couldn't see it. Oh, they're glass seed beads. Okay. These are maybe really pretty in the middle. It's so staticky. In the middle of a flower. Like, look how pretty these are. Iridescent. Those would be so nice in the middle of a flower. A whole cluster of them. Now, I would not necessarily sew all those puppies down. I would probably put a glob of glue and then, you know, sprinkle it on just like glitter. That's the way I would go with that. Because I'm not that, you know, I'm not going to sit there for 2 hours. These are weird. Oh, these aren't even beads. What are these? What are these? They're not beads. They're squishy. What are these? Wait a second. Well, I guess they could be beads, or they're supposed to be looking like beads. But they're not plastic. They're, what is this? Well, that's weird. It's almost like a, oh my goodness, a foil. Like a, interesting. And then these are cute. These are, you know, these are going to go in Strawberry Shortcake Journal. Should take some of those out, but anyway, not today. I'm going to have to get that stuff in a jar so I don't knock that over. Same as the stars that I got last week. So yeah, this is good, and a bunch of clips, so I'm going to have to get those clips out as well. So that was $2.99. A good little, that's a lot of middles of flowers, some shinies, so that was great. A good addition. And what else did I find? All right, I found some stamps. Did I just get one? I don't know. I'm going to pull this out one at a time. So $3.99 for this massive stamp. So that's why I picked it up. I was like, yeah, can't leave that there. I have a hard time reading stamps. You guys know this. I have a stamp addiction. And it's not dried out, so it just needs to be washed. And then this one's kind of cool. This would be good if you're making like a checklist or something like that. You can check things off. You can make a, you know, to-do list or something like that. It's hearts in little boxes that are like stitched. If you can see that. But I would really get it for this one. This is going to make really nice for background stamps, honestly. For $4, that's, what's the brand? There's no brand. Is there a brand? What is it? It is Stampin' Up. 2007 Stampin' Up. And what's this one? No idea. What does that say? I can't read that. The thing is not working, or it's not, it's like faded. But this one's Stampin' Up. So, you know, that one was a pricey one. So that was a good addition. And what else did I find? I'm going to save a few things for last because, yeah, I need to let Kim watch this whole video. Because there's some things that I think she's going to like. Okay, so then I got these. $2.99. Now, I got them for the button cards because they're vintage button cards. Now, this is another thing I've been doing is making decorative buttons or whatever. I don't know how to call that, but, and I want to make them and put them on like different button cards. That was the whole idea. But these vintage ones are going to be so nice to pop in a journal. You know, this can be on the outside of a pocket just as an embellishment themselves. They're not big buttons. These ones here are bigger. They have that bigger loop in the back. so I may not want to use those ones, or I can take them off and chop them down and then glue them back down, whichever. Keep them fixated, like to the card or whatever. You know what I'm saying, Jelly Bean? Now this one's missing 2, but I can always put 2 in there, 2 different ones. But I love the cards. Latest fashion, latest fashion, lady fashion. Wilco values. I remember when Wilco used to be in Dieppe. I remember that. And this lady fashion too. So yeah, so that was a good addition, these vintage button cards. And then some fun buttons, because you know, now I'm going to be doing baby's journals and fun journals and things like that. So I need things, you know, fun things, not just vintage stuff. So I found those, and those will go with those the flower buttons. And then these are I have some of these somewhere, well, probably in my stash. Anyway, these are nice for centers of flowers too. Now, I would never trust the glue. Actually, look, I'm pulling this right off, and it's coming right off the glue dots. The glue dots in there. I just hot glue that in a center of a flower is what I would do. I don't have any flowers here because I put them all away. But this would just be a good center, and then you can build on it, right? Let's build up. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there's 10 flower centers. And all that. And these, you know, these are just embellishments and all in the sales for $3. So that was a good deal, I think. That was a good deal. And then, what else did we find? Oh, right. Bee journal. So I got this for Jen. It wasn't cheap, $4. Well, I mean, it's cheap as $4, but not, but this is a beautiful bee pin. Really, really pretty pin. So I know she's going to use that for her journal. So now, this one has the black. I know she wants to do different journals, like with the browns and stuff, so she might want to put that one in there. But anyway, yeah, this is really, really pretty pin. And I'm doing a bee journal, and I'm still giving her this. That's how nice I am. I'll find another one somewhere. I always find things. I don't know. I find things for other people more than I find things for me sometimes. Shiny, $1.99. So this is like a netting, a thin. This is going to be really nice for flowers. Flowers. And there's a lot. There's a lot of real estate here. And Kim, if you want some, you're more than welcome. Just, you know, whatever you see on here, just let me know you want it. Because I know you probably have things like this, and I'm not going to send you stuff that you already have. So, especially since you're destashing, I don't want to add to it. But this is it's not plastic. It's a material, gold mesh. So this will be nice in layers into flowers for sure. Even just laying a flat layer, you don't even have to build this, but this is quite a bit. This is folded and folded and folded. So I have a bunch of shinies for that. So very happy with that bag for $2. That was a good. I was willing to pay $2 for that little piece of fabric for sure. And then what else did I find? I got this. Oh yeah, I got fibers. All right. Oh, I forgot I got this. I forgot. $5, so $4.99. Now, I picked it up because this was shiny in the store, and I don't know if it's picking up in the bag, but it's definitely got some glittery stuff going on in it. And I didn't see any of this from Jen or Kim's pieces. That they gave me a bunch of samples, so now Kim might have this in her stash still. I'm not sure. But I didn't see any when she gave me her pieces, so I decided to buy it because, you know, it's a special one. Like, look how pretty that is. And it's like got the purples, and then it gets into like the greens, greens in here, and then pinks, like purples. How's it go? Pinks, purple, red, green, and then pink, back to pink again, and then goes like that. Yeah. So, you know, you don't, if I wanted all purple, I didn't want any red or green in there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then there was this. There's 2 rolls of it. I'm not going to bother taking both out. But it's got, like sequins in it or something. It was shining in the bag, so I needed to take it out. Is this the same as that? Yes, it's the same. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I don't know. Like, I can see the sequins in here. Oh yeah, right. They're so tiny. Oh, they're like clear sequins, and that's why. Okay. Oh, that's neat. So I guess as the light catches it, it will pick up the sequins. But these you can also stretch out and use it. If I can figure out which side to go on. You can stretch it out and use and glue it down to a page or whichever. But I'm going to keep it more. I think it's going to keep it whole. So, Kim, also, I know you're getting rid of this stuff, but if you need some, I got 2 rolls, so you know, some of it's yours if you like, and Jen, you know, you come wine some if you like some, for sure, because we all need like our purple. I need to do like a purple area, I think, of just all the stuff purple, because the stuff that Kim's giving us, what's purple, and then my purple stuff I have to put together. It's gonna be a lot. Okay, so what else did we find at Value Village? Oh, right. See, I haven't looked in this in a week, so this is like new to me too. So that's great. $3.99. What is it? Dun, 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 dun. It is Van Gogh black watercolor paper, 12 sheets, brand new. I am sure it was a lot more than $3.99, and it's even got like a thick backing, so you can just, you know, paint on it and then pull the sheet off. You can paint right on here. You don't have to pull the sheets off separately. But yeah, this, I thought it was really cool. I don't have black watercolor paper, honestly. And I want to practice with watercolor, and I do have metallic watercolor paints, so I think that's gonna look really cool. But this will never be on camera unless it's something that comes out of it, because I don't know really much about. I know about watercolor, I just never played with watercolor. It's not a medium that I've played with. Generally, I use acrylic paint, so when I'm painting, so I don't usually use the watercolor. But they must have had, like, I don't know, a donation of some sort anyway, because they had that, and then they had this package, and this package was $4.99. And it's all Strathmore, so let's just... Oh, there we go. Tracing paper. So, you know, this coffee dyed is amazing. Plus, you know, I don't use tracing paper for anything else. I don't trace things when I'm doing art. So this would just go in journals. This is, and I'd make, you know, you can make bags out of this. You can make pockets out of this. You can, it's almost see-through, right? And I think I'm going to try something. I want to try with just putting like Mod Podge on it or something and seeing if it gives it more of a see-through kind of look to it. So there was that one. Oh, there's actually 2. So that's good. So 2. And then there's drawing paper. This is a big pad of drawing paper. Now it is medium weight, acid free for finished work, dry media. So this would be good for like pastels and pencil crayons, things like that. So not paint, right? Because it's a drawing pad. But like, look how thick this is good for journals because they're big pages. I can dye this. Wonderful. And then there was a sketch pad. Fiero. I've never, I don't know how, it doesn't seem like it's great paper. What is it? 90 grams, 90 GMS. It's thin drawing paper, but it's very thin actually. But I'm wondering if it's, when it's dyed, and baked, if it will, you know, harden up kind of thing. So I thought that was nice for 4 pads of paper for that price, for $5. You cannot get that anywhere. So that was a good addition to my artsy stuff. Put that over there. And then also a friend of mine, she found the one who found the Alice in Wonderland. She found these for me. Now I'm still doing Peter Rabbit. I'm not done it. I'm not finished it yet. I'm not finished. So these obviously, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 4 of them for, how much did I pay for these? $1.99. So I couldn't, you know, leave it there. And I still need to make a cover for one of my journals. So I'm thinking of using this and just straight up making this as a cover for one of the Peter Rabbit journals, to be honest, and then wrapping it, and then, you know what I mean, and then putting that down. So we'll see. For $2. Well, yeah, it was a good deal. I couldn't leave it there, and like I told her, I said I don't want to see Peter Rabbit ever again. I've been working on these journals forever, but this was a good addition, I have to say. And then Jen got me the paper, so I was like, oh my gracious. So anyway, so yeah, I'm still getting Peter Rabbit stuff. So Kim, I found another one, and I know you've been on the hunt for them. That's why I said I have one for you. This one I'm keeping, but I do have one for you. $6 is generally what it's costing me at Value Village. And it's the zippered one. Zipper. So this is going to house, you know, a bunch of, and this one actually has bigger, okay, wait a second. So this doesn't have zippers, so this is actually different. Okay, let's see here. So zipper, 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 no zipper, no zipper, no zipper, no zipper. But big pockets. That opens up a little bit of avenues. And is it the same on the other side? It is. It is. Okay. So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put in this. Now that it's got pig pockets, maybe I can, you know, do something brilliant with it. We'll see. So Kim, I know this is not what you're looking for. That's why I have a black one for you. But this is gonna go in my room, and then until I figure out what I'm gonna organize in it, because there's a bunch of stuff I need to organize in it, and yeah, so that's what's happening. Okay, and then I keep on looking for these things. Well, I don't look for them, they just find them, and I think they're really cool. And ever since I went to Kim's, I'm on this kind of kick for displaying jewelry, or, you know, dangles and stuff. What is this? Is this chain? Anyway, because when I make them, I need a place to put them, right? Okay, let's put this up. So it was $3.99. Generally, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to pull that over there. Generally, these can be like $6.99, $7.99, whichever. There's a chain here I'm trying to figure out. And, so, oh, I guess that didn't even, I don't know if that goes to it or not. Anywho, so I pick them up when I see them, so I can hang my dangles and stuff when I start making dangles. But I don't think that chain was supposed to be with that. That doesn't look, I'm not sure what this, it's the same color, but what would it be used for? I have no idea. Anyway, so that's gonna go on my shelf. And now we get to good things. Well, good things. These are the final things, I guess, of my haul. So, yeah, Shinies, right? I was looking for Shinies. So $4.99. I'm in love with this fabric. So I'm not sure. It's made in India. So this is an India scarf, whatever. Very beautiful greens and blues and teals. This is going to go really pretty in a peacock journal. You could use this in, just because of colors. But it is absolutely beautiful piece of fabric. And I could not leave. And now this was in fabric. This was not, actually, yeah, this was in fabric. This isn't even a finished piece. This was just in fabric, I believe. For $4.99. I could not leave that there. And Kim, if you want some, my dear, I'm going to wash it because it does have a smell that, you know, thrift store smell. So I'll wash it up. But, like, look how beautiful this is, guys. I could not leave it there for $5. This is a lot of fabric. A lot of fabric. And I know Kim's probably, when she's looking at it, she's like, oh, she's like, I could probably make this, and this, and this, and this with this. But look how pretty that is. So there's my one shiny. Well, my continuous shiny. Then I found this piece of fabric. Now this is a beautiful, like, army green. And it's a weird fabric. It's thin. It's going to be nice to make ruffles. But it's got like this, it looks like melted pieces of like metal all over it. Do you see how shiny that is? It's interesting. And I couldn't leave it there. And there's so much fabric, it's not even funny. Like, this is a whole ball. Wait a second here. Like a whole ball. I don't even know how much I paid for this. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find the price tag. I could pull it off the table. Okay, let's see. There's so much. This is yardage. I paid $7.99 for this one. But this is yardage. Like, you could, I don't know if you make a dress, like you wrap yourself, I don't even know. This is so much fabric, guys. Like, this is crazy. So Kim, I'm sure you're probably gonna want some of this too, because it just goes different. Like, it, like I said, it just looks like melted. There, see if that picks up better on the camera. But see, like, it's like melted metal, dripped everywhere, but it's like plastic. I don't know. It's really, really, really neat. So I got that one, shiny. It's my new words, shiny. And then this is last one. This is, oh no, it's not my last one. No, sorry. This would be the second last one, but I could not leave this here. Leave this there. This was also in the fabrics, but I don't even understand why it was in the fabrics, because look at it. Look at how beautiful this, wait a second here. Sorry, guys. Look at how many, like, I could not leave that there. These are individual roses if I wanted to cut them out. This is trim. This is an overlay. This is beautiful. I don't even know, like, as soon as I saw it, I was just like, oh, give me. Like, and it's so much fabric too. This was $3.99. It was almost a sin how cheap this was. But you know what, Value Village, screw you. Because you guys have been overpricing things. So I'll take this one. I'll take it as a win. But look at, like, it's just so much. So Kim, yes, you're definitely going to get some of this if you want it. I'm sure you probably will, because this is beautiful. And it's not a pink. It's not a peach. And it's not a coral. I don't know what this, it's kind of peachy, I guess. I don't know. I wanted to see, give me a sec here. If you saw my last video, I wanted to see this is more orange, but it would still go. This was the sari fabric pieces that I bought last week, but it would still kind of go with it. It's more orange, but then this is more pink. But there's pink in here, so it would still, and this, yeah. Anyway, I thought I scored. I was so happy, because that doesn't happen very often. But I find great finds like this. This is just beautiful. And for so cheap, I was like, what are they doing? Craziness. Okay, so I got that. Now this is my last piece, because of course it's still shiny. It's $2.99, and it's red. I love red. Red and purple are my two fave colors. Well, that and black, obviously, but red and purple are my favorites. So this is just a valance, yeah, or like a table runner. It's just a table runner. You know that's gonna get chopped up and used as backgrounds, because that's red. But that's not what I got it for. Obviously, I got it for this shiny stuff. Like, look how beautiful this is. This is, what is this? A tablecloth something? I don't even know what this is, but it's all beadwork. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I think, I don't know. Yeah, see, it's all hand beaded. Isn't that beautiful? That just, it blows my mind, the work that people put in this stuff, and then we just chop it up. Well, it's better than landfill. We're going to use it for other things, but I learned a few things from Kim about cutting up this stuff, so now I'm not so nervous doing it. I think I can handle it. I think. So we'll see without ruining it, because like I said, it is hand stitched. Like, all these are in there jump stitched, so like this is attached to this, you know, so But if you glue it down, like you glue the stitches, then they should be okay to cut, I guess. So we'll see. But anyway, isn't that beautiful? Shinies. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Love the shinies. Okay, guys. That is it. Say toot. I think, right? Yeah, that was it. Yeah. So that's it for this week. I know I said I wasn't going to do another video. I always say that. I seem to always do that. I don't know why. I should just keep my mouth shut. And then maybe one day I'll just stop shopping. Random. Stop spending money. That'd be nice. But anyway, in the meantime, now I got more stuff to put away. And according to Kim, I have more stuff at her place. And I brought stuff back from Jen's, but I didn't even go through it yet. I need to put it away. So much putting away, so much stuff to do, and I need to be working on journals. So, and yeah, so that's what's happening. Fun times. So thanks a lot for joining me, guys, for another Thrifty video. And hopefully, I'm not sure if I'll have one next week because I can't really say if I might do a, run to Value Village this week. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, you guys have a good crafty week. And hopefully you find some good treasures too. And let me know if you found any. Comment down below if you find any good treasures this week. I'm curious what you guys are looking for. And yeah, and Kim, like I said, comment below if you want any of these shinies. And if you, I know you want that's a storage unit, so you don't need to tell me about that one. But just let me know if you want any of those shinies. And Jen, you can just come shop. So you guys have a good crafty week. Thanks a lot for joining me. If you like this video, please like and possibly subscribe because it does help out my channel. And check out the other hashtags because, they found some wonderful things this week. I guarantee Kim and Jen and Caroline probably found a bunch of fun things. So go check them out and see what they found. And yeah, happy crafting. Bye-bye.